Hi, hello, welcome to today's stream. Today is Friday, May 6th. 6th? Yeah, that. Let me just... Sorry, I'm just fiddling with stream info because the game is listed in the wrong category. And I want to not be listed in the wrong category because that seems like a bad thing. Okay, there we are, good. Hey, Hada. So this game was requested by Fot64. Apparently it looks fun. I mean, I've played it. It is kind of fun. It's just one of those games that is hard mechanically on a PlayStation because I guess it's adapted for mouse and keyboard, and it's just either that or I was just tired, you know. I've played maybe 2 hours of it, maybe less, not sure. I could probably check my PlayStation statistics, but I haven't. And yeah. Hi. So we're gonna start a new save because I have a feeling I might need help with all the mechanics. And there's a tutorial and all of those things. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, yes, right. If you think I don't talk, like I had a tooth extracted on Tuesday, you are correct. I apparently cannot read. It said on the slip that I received from my dentist that it was just an evaluation. I didn't read that part, so I was fully expecting to have a tooth extracted. It isn't until June 7th that I'm getting the tooth extracted. So another month. But if I do sound a bit like there is something wrong with me, I burnt my tongue on hot cocoa this morning. It was hotter than I expected. I didn't make it myself. And I might talk with a little bit of a lisp because the front of my tongue hurts. And I'm waiting to see if Fot actually joins or if they're out and about having fun, doing other things. And if anyone else is coming, or if it's just me and Matthias. I don't know why this says new game when you can clearly see that it's not, because there's actually a thing there. But we're gonna start a new game, and let's start it in slot 4, so that I can differentiate the two. But hang on. What if I... Oh, I played an hour and 9 minutes on version 1.1.16. We are gonna go with story mode. Oh, okay, that's why it's called new game. Let's call it stream. Streamed. But yes, let's go with story mode. You're here! Perfect! I was just starting the tutorial. So you didn't miss anything. You pay the toll. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate this. I would have banned you otherwise. I'm just kidding. No ban. So I checked the stats on my old file and I played an hour and 10 minutes. I didn't get very far. So I will take all the help I can get. I know that I still have the tag backseating. No backseating. Backseating is super allowed because it's mechanically complex, or I'm dumb or tired, or was. So just help me. I do enjoy the game. I was either tired or or there's a lot going on. Tutorial. Ouch, that hurt. You're all alone, stranded on an island far away from home. Move cursor. Move left stick in any direction to navigate through the map. Zoom. Move right stick up or down to zoom. Rotate camera. Move right stick left or right to rotate the camera. Open messages. After closing a tutorial message, you can reopen it by pressing D-pad down if needed. To select an animal, press cross when the cursor is over it. Okay. Here I am. Here we are. We have selected Adam. Try and see if you can still walk. While Adam is selected, press cross on a pause symbol to move. You can move to this box. We cannot move to this, or that. Well, we can move to that, sorry. Let's move to that. What a long day. Time to get some sleep. At the beginning of each day, animals regain their action points, which are represented by the gems on their chest. Okay, Each performed action, such as walking, depletes one action point. Hold triangle to end the day. In order to see how many days have passed, press and release triangle. 0 days. 0 days on this island. And we are, I think the 1 down here at the wheel means that we are generation 1, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll get there. There's a notification. Let me just... never mind. Okay. So it's time to sleep. Adam is tired. There seems to be plenty of food on this island. Let's eat. Animals eat 1 food per day. Make sure Adam doesn't starve. The animal counter in the lower right corner displays how much food is consumed when ending a day. Next to it is the food counter. Oh, okay. So we have 1 animal. 1 animal eats 1 thing. Next to it is the food counter displaying how much food has been collected. Select Adam, find a berry bush, and move next to it. Collect its fruit. Well, we did move next to it. So, now we collect its fruit. This island seems to be deserted. A pathway of stones lead to another island in the distance. Animals grow older and die one day. The life bar shows an animal's current age and lifespan. If the bar is full, the animal dies. Move Adam to the flower port. End the day if you need to refill your action points. Interact with a pointy travel stone to leave the island. Okay. Let's see here. Where is the flower port? Unclear. Oh, okay, over there. Gotcha. I guess we need to sleep again. And these are all the tutorial messages. I'm not going to delete any of them. We might need them. All animals on port fields migrate to another island. Animals outside the port leave the tribe and will be gone forever. Well, there's only me, so I think we'll be okay. I think this is when you get the first trophy, when you actually leave the first island. Behind you, the stepping stones crumble and smash into the ocean. Sounds like animals are living on this island. Smell the presence of a member of your species. You can toggle your senses by switching on your perception mode with the D-pad up button. Move it around and use all your senses to find a member of your species. Offer 5 food to join your group. I guess we sleep again. Eve. What a surprise. Offer Eve 5 food to join my tribe. Yes. The animal you found is a female called Eve. Adam and Eve seem to like each other. Let's start a family. An animal's sex is displayed in the bottom left corner. Males have manes. You can use the L2 or R2 button to switch between animals that still have action points left. Move your animals together and mate them with the heart symbol. Here we go. Adam and Eve. Oh, I'm Eve now. No way. Yes. Okay. I apologize for the explicit content you're about to see. Okay, sorry, we're done. She's pregnant. You saw it very explicitly, yes. Eve is pregnant. She needs a nest to give birth. Building nests use nesting material, which can be collected by clearing grass. Built nests decay over time and need to be repaired. Your nesting material counter is displayed in the bottom right corner. Find a natural nest or build a nest with Eve. Make sure Eve is in a nest when ending the day. I mean, we could just kill the mole and take his nest. Or we build a nest. Okay, now I'm getting, now the controls are getting to me already. Okay, he's out of action, she's out of action. I guess that means we sleep. Yes. Apple, snake, burning bush. Your first offspring has been born. Let's see what it can do. Move the mother to another field and select the newborn. Then open the animal info menu by pressing the square button and select the baby skill tab. Move Eve to here. Select baby, square, skills. Each animal has its own set of skills. The numbers below the skill icons show an animal's skill level. Some interactions require certain skills. If an interaction is orange, you only have a small chance to succeed. Move the cursor over a skill to see more information. Skills are defined by an animal's DNA. Open the Gene tab. An animal's DNA consists of many traits which define appearance and skills. Each trait is defined by a pair of genes. Genes are inherited from an animal's parents. Each parent randomly contributes one gene of each gene pair. A gene's tooltip shows which skills are influenced. A gene pair can express complete dominance, only the upper gene of the pair is active. See eyes. Incomplete dominance, both genes blend together. See fur color. Co-dominance, both genes are separately expressed. See paws. Open the Mutations tab. Yeah, no bad idea genes here. Each animal has 2 mutation slots. Mutations don't affect the animal itself. They affect an animal's offspring by giving it a chance to express the selected gene. Confirming a mutation is irreversible. Press cross to select the mutation slot. Select a gene and confirm the mutation. Okay, well let's go with this one. What mutation do we want? Well, Fought, you're the one who chose the game. You get to pick mutations. Yeah. This is why I decided to not continue playing it at 2 in the morning. I will happily tell you what they are. Something with a jaw. Oh, right. You mean... So we have short snouts, which means +2 smelling, or we have derp snouts, which means +2 smelling but +1 distasteful appearance. Or was that not what you meant? You want derp snouts, okay? And then the other mutation, you can get an overview of your group in the family tree, where you can change the names, gem colors, and define the rank of your animals. You can also filter your animals by skill and genes. Pay close attention to which animals you breed. Incest can quickly lead to sickness. Make sure each animal has 2 different immunity genes to prevent this. Open the family tree tab, have a look, and close it again. Okay. Right. I keep accidentally pressing the D-pad instead of using the thumbstick. Family tree. I'm a baby, 25 years old, warmed up by its pack, and reduced abilities will die when attacked. I have absolutely no digging skill. I cannot purr. I cannot yell. I have 0 voice reach or strong voice. I do, however, have venomous smelling, 1 smelling, 3 hearing, 2 eyesight. I have immunity to sickness. All this talking. we're done with that for now. Additional information about an animal can be found in the bottom left corner. Animal ranks, beta, define who gets to eat when food is scarce. Alpha animals can exile omega animals. Status effects are displayed next to the rank. In the family tree below the animal portrait, you can change the rank by pressing cross. Okay, so we have one mutation office left. This is the end of your tutorial. The story begins here. Go and find the way back to your home island, but beware, many challenges await you. Adapt or go extinct. What do you want the second mutation to be? You can just say, like, line 1 through, how many are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Anti-incest. Well, that is just mating with your... I'm not entirely sure. We need to check that when we start having, generation 3. Because this is generation 2. But they needed different sickness immunities. I'm not entirely sure how that worked. But mutations don't affect me, her, Telenana. They affect Telenana's kids. But if there's anything you want, or we can just skip this for now. I'm not sure if she can breed if she doesn't have this, but it's all up to you. Or you can just say, I'm out, take the reins. Bottom row, let's look at those. I think that's just fur color. Pattern density. I think there's an achievement for infertile, but I don't remember. I only have one achievement, and I think that's actually having your first kid. Then I got stuck. Let's go plus cold resistance. Sure. So Mama has horns, Dada does not have horns. Daddy nuts. I'm sorry, that one was just... Dad does not have a good nutting skill. Strange, she did get someone pregnant on the first attempt. Let's have Dada go here and here and attack the mole. We kill the mole. Now let's have Mama. Mama is a good nutter. So now we added some food. And now she's out of XP. And baby has no XP. Or, sorry, AP, action points. Should we give Mama and Dada some mutations as well? Or are we just like mutated out for now? We can pick that tomorrow. It's not like it's urgent. Okay, now Dada collects the meat that he killed. We came from over here. We came from over right here, and we can't go back. So we need to go this way to keep going. But I think we need some more food before we leave. So we are gonna collect a little bit more. And Mama gonna crack the nut. Go over here. Go over here. Baby, too young to destroy things. Baby, move to here. Baby, out of skill points. Dada, move to here. Baby grew up. Baby no have not crack ability. Baby go here. Dada go here and here. And Mama travel. Wait, hang on. Let's make sure that Baby travel. Now we travel. Did you hear that? Was that on in the game? Okay. So I think I made it to this island once before, and this is about where things got confusing. I'm not entirely sure why we need all the grass, but we do. I guess not. Did Papa have fangs? Papa has fangs. Mama is highly fertile. Oh, okay, this is what it is. Immunity A and immunity B. But I don't see her teeth. Oh, teeth is a skill, maybe, no? No. Huh. Ash, thank you for starting a 36th month. Holy heck, I'm about to hit 3 years. Next month is 3 years on Twitch. Although technically it's like 5 years in total because I spent a lot of time on YouTube before I went back to Twitch. But we need food. Mama clear? Mama moved too far, but that's okay. Mama collect food. No, we don't need food. We need grass. Okay, so we have exhausted all our skill points. Nighttime. Ooh! Okay, baby. Baby no nutcracker. Yeah, hang on. Baby... Yes. Oh, that's the poison fangs, right. Should they have another kid? I feel like maybe it's time we have another kid. Hello, Mama. How you doing? And there we go. Explicit content warning. I forgot about it, but you know. Let's have Dada collect some fruit. Yes, Ash. Just as you arrived, I decided they need to bone. Bone! How dare you, Detective Diaz? I am your superior officer. Can Dada collect more berries? It can. And Mama. Oh right, Mama needs a nest. Shit. Well, this was dumb. Nesting materials. Nesting materials. Nesting materials. I think she might miscarry if we don't have enough nesting materials. I don't know how it works. Game hasn't actually explained it, but was that a nest and I just didn't go to it? Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe she just doesn't give birth until she's in the nest. I'm working on it. Okay, Dada can do one more action. But I was hoping to steal this nest. We'll see. Okay, note to self, make sure you have 10 nesting materials before you try to get pregnant. Mama over here. Nesting material fail, nesting material fail. I guess we're never having a baby. Oh, what the heck is that? Kill the rebel. Well, we injured it. Oh, and now I'm out of action. Oh, what the heck is... Oh no. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna get baby killed now, aren't I? I was chasing the rabbit. Well, that's at least a nest, I think. Right? I think so. Oh, okay, the bear ate the, and now we move to here. I think that means she's in a nest and will give birth next turn. Hang on. We have new baby, and I think, oh yeah, we also have a decision to make. We have this port, or we have this port. So thoughts, you get to pick. Are we going east or west? Okay. And now we have Bibby. And Bibby, we forgot to do any mutations, so Bibby has no mutations. Bibby Nuro. Hey, Prosale. Bibby Nuro can't even move. Well, it's a good thing Dada can collect some more food. End of the turn. Oh, hello, baby. Hello. Baby Nuro has... They said orange was a... Oh, okay, this is baby's scoop. Move here. Well, I think that means I don't need the menus. We pick the bush bear for Dada for these actions. And Mama move to here, and then move to here, and then move to here. I think they need to be standing on the flowers. Sorry, on the flowers to be able to move. I am not gonna have her mate with her Dada. That is just weird. Okay, nighttime. You move here. You move here and here. And Dada move here and grab some more foods. And some more foods. And you move here. I don't think we have a tutorial for what the webbed feet mean yet. You know what, let's have Mama go up here and collect some more fruits. I don't know. I don't remember anything. I haven't gone exactly beyond this point. So you know about as much as I do. Baby go here. Baby go here. Dada go here. Mama grab some more fruit. And more fruit. And more fruit. Mama's out of actions. Baby decide we travel. Maybe, oh, right. Maybe we should give, Nuro some mutations. Ah. Interesting. I'm not sure we're in a spot where there are any wild animals yet, but, you know, we'll get there. Okay. I don't remember. I think the game mentioned how to unlock the other ones here, or maybe it just happened when I found a new person and they lived, or they made it. I mean. Do you have a preferred mutation, or do you want to wait for Neuro's mutation? Actually, we have a bunch of people in chat. Neuro has no mutations. Nana has mutations. Actually, you know what? Let's be funny. This is you. Ash. Which character do you want to be? We can see if we can work that out. We have Dada, the orange one, Mama with the horns, and new baby. And Pro Sale and Harder, you better get ready to pick, because you get one too. Okay. Ash wants baby. Is it okay if I just go with Ash? Are you okay with that? Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Pro Sale will wait. Okay, then Ash, you get to pick what mutations do you want. I will happily go over the mutations again. I know you weren't here when we originally chose them. There will be more later, and also you die at the age of 25 days. So Mama and Papa are about to die. They only have a week left. This is for your kids. Your mutation doesn't affect you, it affects your kids. That's a runner leg. We can have deformed paw. We can have hind legs that gives you plus in swimming. And we can have... Oh, that's not good. So you want plus for swimming. It's not super plus for swimming, but it's better for your kids. Your kids get better swim. You want this one? We can do purple eyes as well. There are two slots. But do you want the hind legs and the purple eyes? Is that what you're saying? I would love it if you would confirm. Leggy and purple eyes, thank you. So what your current skills are, you have web paws and runner legs. And you have hind legs, but you don't have double hind legs. And you have medium tail, and you do not have fishing tail. And you are not albino, you are not melanimo, you don't have melanism. Black fur and red fur. And you have brown eyes and red horns. You might actually grow horns, I don't know. Melanistic, thank you. Red pattern, brown pattern. And pattern shape. So what you want, you will develop, or if you do the wrong kind of incest, yes, there's a wrong incest. Incest is always wrong, but in the game, incest is only bad if you get B and B. So B and G is fine. And your sibling, right here, also has B and G. So they should not mate. But your mama has A and B. Although you are... Okay, you are male. You are a male baby. Your papa has star and G. I mean, we could have mama and papa mate again. We just need a little bit more branches, grass, I guess, to build a nest. Harder, did you want to pick a character out of the two remaining, or do you want to wait and get a later character? If you do not pick one now, I will pick mutations for these two so that our next child becomes slightly crazier. I will give Harder a round or two to respond. We still do need grass anyway. Because I obviously don't have a perfect hit rate for getting grass. So let's go up here. Ooh, I found a berry bush. Well, let's have Mama go up here. Remove the grass and pick it up. So those. Now we have 10. So next turn they find a baby. Make a baby. Let's have you go up there is good, yes. And let's have you... I'm losing track of the cursor, but there is good. And grass. And... okay. Well, then I'm gonna pick mutations. Is this? This is Adam, right? Hi, Kevin. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out. We are playing a simulation game. I was having trouble the first time I played it, and Thought decided that it looked interesting, so now we're playing it on stream. Okay, well, I hope you survive until you get your back, both of you. And the stream has been really helpful because not only am I not realizing I'm not as dumb as I thought, I was just tired when I played it, but also I don't need to make all the choices myself. We are gonna go for Ash. If you are awake enough, feel free to guide me towards trophies for the mutations as soon as we start getting to the next generation. But I am gonna pick what's this? Medium body. Sure, let's pick medium body. And let's pick, what's this? Stripes? No. Mask. Okay. Well, go grab some water, go grab some food. You will survive to the next round, I'll make sure of it. And if you're not ready for food and water, just say in a bit. And I will pester you in a little bit. You're welcome to snooze me. What's that? What was this? Runner leg. Yeah, let's go with the runner leg. And Mama also, no wait, Mama, yes. Mama needs the formations. We are not gonna go with hemophiliacs. That is a terrible illness. We are gonna go with yellow eyes. And short snout. And that's the end of today. Uh-oh. What just happened? What happened to you? I don't understand. What happened to you? Oh! Infected by a leech and wounded. Okay, well, hang on. Papa coming to the rescue. Remove parasite. And lick to cure bleeding. And you do not get to mate with your daughter, but you do get to mate with Eve. And Eve gets to build a nest. And we are not banishing Ash. So Ash is a beta. Eve is pregnant, and what was that other thing? Being warmed up by its pack. Gotcha. Well, you can collect some fruit. There's no more berries on the bush. Hang on. Ooh, yes, let's do that. You go over here, and you are not good enough to bonk him. Fine. You go over here then. And we switch back to normal you. You have my bonking skill. Move over here. Move over here. Okay, now we're out of XP. Mama can... we're gonna waste the action on Mama. Oh, we have new baby. Mama goes here. Mama collects more fruits. Baby. Kevin. Do you want to be Bebby? Are you still here? Kevin might have run off. Hold up, Matthias, do you want to be Bebby? You can absolutely be Bebby if you want to be. Okay, hang on, let's remember how to name it. There we go. Do you want Matthias or Hadar? Or do you want something completely different but that we know as you? Okay. What mutations do you want? Vilka mutationer vill du ha? Vi har inte låst upp något nytt, ser det ut som. Jag har inte riktigt klart ut hur man låser upp nya mutationer. Men det är bara att välja något. Eller om du vill fundera lite på det så är det helt okej. Min jävla tunga. Det här är att den har lagom stora öron så den hör bra. Sen så har vi att den har ögon. Den är närsynt. Den är blind. Den har kort nos. Den har knasig nos. Så den är ful. Sen så har vi att den inte har horn. Medelstor kropp. Det här är ben designade för att springa. Så den är snabbare och den kan plocka grejer och den kan smyga. Det finns också du vill ha runner leg. Och sen så har vi det här är att den har deformerad tass. Jag vet inte riktigt hur det kommer påverka längre fram. Och sen så, det här är bara olika färger. Som påverkar kamouflage på olika sätt. Men det här är inte samma sak. Vit och svart här är inte samma sak som albino. Det här är att den inte har något mönster. Den här är att den har mönster som passar i djungeln, mönster som passar i gräs. Det här är också bara kosmetiskt, att den har lite mask i ansiktet. Ögonfärger. Och sen så svans. Om den har lite tjockare svans så gillar den, mår den bättre i kallt väder. Det här benet är att den simmar bra och är lite snabbare. Eller det är inte den. Det här gäller ju när den får barn. Som jag har påpekat ett par gånger. Men alla de här förändringarna är saker som uppstår i deras bebisar. Masken. Allting behöver inte vara någonting som faktiskt påverkar. So runner leg and a mask on the face. And we'll see what that does next generation. And now we zoom out a bit. And let's see what we have going on. So we have the pot here, and there's something in the ground here behind this guy. Oh, that's a root. So you can dig up roots. And then you can hear that there's a mole here. I love how they're all looking at the cursor. I don't know if you noticed, but their heads move to make sure they're looking at the cursor. Okay. And there's just a lot of me pushing the wrong buttons, in case you're wondering what the heck is going on. So if these are orange, it means they're terrible skills. Not this round. I can do that once you die and get a new character, but not this round. I don't think you can change the mutations. No, they're locked in. So next pot 65 can have the yellow kids. But for now we are gonna okay, hang on. Let's zoom out and right. So we have over here, we have a spot where we leave the island. But I'm not sure everyone can go there since there's water here. This might be too deep for some of them to swim. So we might need to abandon some of them. Over... This is nothing, okay? And over... here. It's the same problem. And we can't go back. This is where we entered the island. We can either go... let's call this west. Or we can go east. There is no exit north on this island. So now I want you to vote. Left or right, east or west. And I need you to do that soon-ish, because that will affect how I play the rest of the island. But for now, let's just get rid of that. And baby can't move. Daddy can move. Daddy can move all the way to here. Daddy can grab that. Fault can move here. Hang on. Let me just... B and G. Baby has A and star. So baby... Okay, I know it's disgusting to humans, but baby harder can actually impregnate thoughts because they do not have a gene overlap. Oh wait, is thoughts? Yes. Harder, Fault, do you both consent to becoming parents together? once baby Harder is not baby. I mean, we could always just try to find someone who's not related to anyone. I am absolutely unsurprised that Harder said yes. But for now, let's have Ash move. Well, yes. But it doesn't matter that they're related if the B and G don't overlap. See right here? Ash has a B and G. And Thought also has B and G. So Ash and Thought, even though they're siblings, they have, since they're siblings, they have the same immunities, but Harder, also sibling with them, got full immunity from Dad. A and Star. No, wait. A from Mom and Star from Dad is what I meant to say. So it's a bit of a roulette. We could have an A and G, we could have a B and G, we could have a Star and A, Star and B, and we just managed to have these two be the exact genetic similarities to each other. Does anyone have actions left? No. Well, it's sleepy time. Baby Harder has fangs. And yes, exactly. Right. Well, since no one voted, I'm picking and we're going this way. Because they're about equal distance. And someone said something about being up high. I'm not sure how that works. Because I don't think we've been high enough yet. So we are just gonna leave that for when it happens. Thought is a terrible fisher, so we're not getting fishing. But we should start saving up for nest materials again. Ash should go. Let's have Ash go here. Is Ash a good fisher? But never mind, I guess they went away. Oh, right. No, we're not even gonna try that. Yes. And there. No one has any actions left, so let's sleep. Aww. One. I mean, I'm not controlling you. I'm controlling the game. You are helping control yourselves. But Mama died. And that means that Debbie has a harder time getting there because it's not an unobstructed path. But I didn't mean to do that, but sure, let's go there. You are female, and I asked earlier, but you might have left by then, because if you look at your genes, it's the B and G down there. You and your baby brother Harda would not be a bad match for incest. So would you mind having a baby with Harda? Harda has already consented. Because if you looked at you here, and then match you with Ash over here, you have a very bad chance of your pregnancy will be, there's a very big chance that you will have a sick child due to incest. And Ash is the only one with actions left. Let's get there. It's nothing against you, Ash. I mean, you could try to have a baby with your daddy if you feel like that's a better choice. Oh, never mind. Daddy's dead. So we have a problem now. The problem is that even if Thought gets pregnant, Thought won't give birth out until we find a nest. And I think they're too young to mate anyway. Okay, let's over. I mean, we might just completely extinct ourselves because we're idiots. That could happen. Hang on. Where is... Okay, just across here. You caught a fish. Oh, we're about to run out of food as well. This might end poorly. Very soon. Okay, we at least have enough food to eat today. Someone will run out of food tomorrow. Unless we get better at this. Ooh, ooh, yes. Good, good, good. Good. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this, but there is a line of sight thing. Okay, we're not dying today. Oh, Dad is already dead. Don't you worry about that. By the way, you are 21 days old, so you are not far from dying. Let's see here. This is harder. But now you're pregnant at least. Let's get you all to the next island. Okay, let's do this since we can't. Okay. Maybe. If we're lucky. And move here. Move here. And travel. Yes. Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And oh, this is high ground. Okay. Let's see if we can. No. Oh. I mean, you're just swimming. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay, right. Now you go here. I want to... I'm hoping we can find you a nest so you don't die pregnant. I wonder what happens if you can't even die pregnant. Well, let's grab some more food. And let's clear all of these, I guess. And try to make you a nest. What was that? Still pregnant, good. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Well, let's start by getting you to the nest. And then let's get you over here. And over here. And what's wrong with that one? Aww. Aww. Well, we are out of actions, so, but let's... Offer 5 food to join my tribe. Well, I would if I had 5 food, but you know what? We can have Fault. Collect some food. Aw. Okay, okay. And collect some more food. And now we're out of actions, but let's... 2 for the price of 1! We have twins! We have twins! That's great, but also terrible. No more fruit on that bush. And Fault died while giving birth. So that happened. And I really want to get this dude to join. We need more food for that. Maybe next round. At least we haven't lost them. Collect fruits. Collect fruits. And now, let's look at babies. Lenreco. Well, one of these... I need to pee, but one of these... Let's zoom in. Let's rotate the camera. One of these is pro sale, and the other one is up for grabs. So, but probably Fault. I will be right back. I just need to pee. And we will name them and choose some things later. BRB. Pro sale. Are you still here? Are you here? Are you back? Are you around? Are you okay with this being you? You did say horny, right? Horny female with good hearing. No, this is the mutation. You are... I mean, you are a horny female with good hearing. But what mutations do you want? Actually, let's start with naming you. If you consented to this, which I think you did. I feel like this is you. I feel like that's a consent. And what mutation do you want? We haven't unlocked any new ones, I think. We cannot do more horny. We can only choose color of horns. We can do less horny. That is, oh, sorry, wrong button. That is infertile or low fertility. I really request you don't do that. Let me check your, if you have current fertility. Your current fertility is +3. And I don't want us to die. So if we can be high, like skip low fertility for now. I mean, this isn't you. This is going to be your kids. But still, I would really rather we don't die by everyone is infertile. And I genuinely don't know how to unlock more of them. Black horns and tell me up, down, left, right. Or send me a screenshot on Discord on what you want. Oh, these are just patterns. I don't know what the patterns look like. These are just visual things, I think. Yes, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna have a baby with Bell's traits. That doesn't rhyme, but you know, let's just. Oh, thick tail? Oops, wrong button again. This one? Medium tail? Is that the one you wanted? Okay, good, thank you. And you. Now you get to pick some. No? Oh, right. You are not yet skilled enough to pick berries. Where's the dude? The dude's over there. So let's have. Okay, there's no more fruit, but we're still gonna recruit him. Oh, Ash is out of actions now. Well, hell. Okay, that bush is out of fruit. We are gonna start starving. So yeah, that's also a good thing to do. Let's have you move here so that we can. This is fault, I guess. Actually, let's have you be fault fought 32 because you are the baby of fought 64. Or should it be fought 128? You get to pick. 32 or 128. And by the way, in case you didn't hear me say it earlier, if I sound a little weird, I did not get a tooth extracted because I can't read. It was just another evaluation. But I did burn my tongue on hot chocolate today, so I might sound a slight bit funny because my tongue hurts. So here we can see the family tree. And now Fought is gonna move to... Ooh, more berry bushes. Good. Move to here. And she still has actions. She is gonna move to here. And here. And never mind that. And... Oh, she still has one more action. There's another berry bush. Okay, good. Let's go there. And that was the last one that had actions, so let's... Well, you know, that's okay because you can always do that later. Or now. I promise to try to not kill you while you're gone. Note that I said try. I can't guarantee you won't die. But I shall try to not kill you. Okay, so there is... Oh, it's hiding. Okay, fine. Let's go here then, and... fruit. And that was all your actions. Wait, did she die already? Oh no. So we gave her 5 food, she said thank you, and then she died? Rude. Oh, there's one there. And then there's the second one over here. Right there. There's the second one. But we are gonna... You are not good at digging up roots. You can go here, and then go here. And then you can grab from the berry bush. Let's see here. So we skipped that exit. I think we're gonna head towards this exit because it's the same distance now to either, both. Okay, hang on. Why does Harder have a lower life expectancy? I don't get it. Well, let's go to the next day. Oh, there's Friend. There's another new friend. Let's go. No, hang on. Here? Where? Oh. Okay, fine. Let's have you grab more food. And grab more food. And let's have you grab more food. And now that bush is empty. And let's have you go over here. Grab that. Move over here. You are out of actions. You grab food here. You are out of actions. You. Yeah. Move here. Out of actions, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Attack the Berryena. Attack it again. Attack it again. And now you over here. Attack it. Attack it. Out of actions. Are you fit to fight? You are. Are you fit to fight? Yes, you are. Oh, you have 2 damage. Oh, it's almost dead. Good. Nice. We do the kill. Is big meat. And we run out of actions, of course we did. And then you go over here. No, wait. You go... Wait, hang on. Oh, she's hiding between 2 bushes. Oh, fine. You... Cure bleeding. You have no illnesses. You are being warmed. You have no illnesses and are being warmed, and you have no illnesses. Okay, let's see here. What is that? Let's have you go here and pick berries. And let's have you stay here and pick berries. And final action is go over here. Oh, there's more food there. Well, we're not running low on food. Yes, it means your life expectancy is reduced. Yes, you are about to pass away. But we have fought. We have one woman. Proceed's about to get very pregnant with at least one new person. And then we get a new baby Ash. Do I have any actions left? I do not, so let's sleep. Rest in peace, Ash. You joined our tribe, thank you. do you... Wait, Fault is male. No one is... Okay, Pro Sale has G and A. What do you have? A and Star. Harder, Pro Sale. Do you consent to becoming parents, or should I wait for a better match? I'm gonna start by... Oh, you are terrible at picking berries, then let's not have you do that. I think that's a yes from Pro Sale. Fault is out of actions. Let's move no one up here. Or should we... That's G and A. That's a D and A. That's A and Star. And... Okay, so I don't have anyone that doesn't have an A. Then no matter who mates, there's gonna be a slight chance of failure. Well, Pro Sale, you get to pick who you wanna fuck. So yeah, go for it. You wanna fuck new guy? Pro Sale's gonna fuck the new guy. And now we just need a bit more grass. Hang on. Yes. Okay, good. Pro Sale now can build a nest. Sorry, Harder. We are gonna... Hang on. Okay, there's a berry bush up there. Okay. Okay. Pecan. You did not get to mate with Pro Sale. Let's have Pro Sale go over here. And oh, you can't build a nest on that. Well, heck. Then I guess we are nesting when we get to the new island. Okay, well we will make sure to keep you safe as we can. That was dumb. Well, hang on. Attack. Okay, good. No, you know what? Let's have you go here and collect the meat. And well, it was nice having you here. Thank you for impregnating Thoughts. And we will honor your memory once you pass away. And Pro Sale still has an action left. Oh, I meant to clear. No one has any actions left. Okay, so let's skip to the next day. Let's have Pro Sale move back down. And let's have Harder collect some more fruits. And one more. No, never mind. There are no more berries on that. Let's move over here. And now we lost the cursor. There we go. Now we travel. Right? There's only 4 people and they're all on flowers. So yes, we travel. We didn't actually pick any traits for Novan before we got to. Oh, I could have just used that nest. God damn it, that was dumb. Before we had the mates, but that's okay. Let's do that, and let's, yeah. So we only have 3 guys now, and so no one can get pregnant until Prosale is no longer pregnant, because Prosale is the only female character. So we have one over here to the west. We have one over here to the east. Do we want to go west or east? I don't think there's a map. But I am not sure. I know this game about as well as you guys do. I've played it an hour off camera forever ago. Like literally probably a year ago at this point. Okay, no one has any actions left. I think we are about to lose Hada. Rest in peace, Hada. And Prosale, despite being a twin, did not have a child. That's a twin. Let's see if we can do this. If we move Prosale 1 over. Oh, hang on, what did that say? Destroy nest to. Oh, wow, I should have been doing that all along. Yep. Move over here. Hang on. Prosale is gay and A. Fault is B and A. Fault, Prosale. I know you're literally twins, but it's not a terrible genetic match. And Fault is not long for this world anyway. Yep. We have a baby. Okay, so I guess we destroyed the nest to regain some of the nest materials. Not the full set, but close enough. Okay, so we got a baby that has AA. That's not great. I mean, we could have a whole tribe of just AAs, so it could be worse. So we just lost harder. Okay, that is too good to pass up. If only I can spell it as well. We still don't have any new mutations. Well, they are gonna have to impregnate their mom, possibly. I wonder if there's a way. This is just a thought. You don't need to Google it, but if you want to Google it, you can. I wonder if there's a way to make sure that your next child is a female child. Let's go with medium body and short snout, and let's have Daddy have It's strange that there are no mutations on this character that I don't already have, considering they have the drooping horns. Well, Pro Sale has Savannah horns, and no one has. Here, yes, has ram horns. What trophy did you find? I'm sure there's. I think I remember seeing something about albinism or infertility. So I guess I could do that, unless we actually start getting more people in here. We need a lot more characters to be able to do that one. What's it called? I don't think it's called the Bone Zone, but it sounds Spring Fever. Yeah, of course it is. I guess they weren't allowed to call it Orgy. Okay, you, hang on. Oh, right, this is what I wanted, yes, here. What was that? Hang on. You have an inactive gene for peacock tail. So that's a new mutation that we haven't seen before. And ram horns is something we don't have. The only mutation we have is no horns. Let me look. Oh, well, this is interesting. The kid has both ram horns and antlers. Antlers a new one. And we have fishing tail. We don't have peacock tail. I love it. Also, what's the criteria? How do I get the Rickroll trophy? $1,000 days, holy crap. But that's got to be sandbox mode, right? Because this game ends when you reach back to your home island. This is story mode. $1,000 days in story mode? Are they drunk? Pro Sale is pregnant. There's no fruit on that, but let's grab some grass. Let's look at what we have. Fine. Well, I'm new to the game, but you could move days really quickly if you run out of actions. You just got it. You could just stand still and keep farming the same bush and just make like we could stay here if only we found like a second bush. We could stay here, keep having these people mates back and forth, super incest. And as long as we have enough food and don't die, you can be really quick about a round. I mean, we've been on this day for like at least a few minutes now. I'm sure you can be much quicker about it. And speaking of, y'all never said if we were going east or west this time. We have east up here and west over here. East. Okay. I mean, as long as one character keeps moving, we're lucky enough to. Oh. And we're lucky enough to keep finding new partners along the way, then that's fine. Okay, baby. Hello, baby. We have battery, we have thought. Ash, would you like to be this creature? Or would you like to wait for another creature? You also have the double A mutation. So you have a slightly shorter life expectancy, but it's you. Okay. Well, I should have moved Pro Sale to here. Because now we're out of actions. And Bebby's too young to collect. And Bebby can't move to here. And Bebby's too young to move. So we're gonna move to here. Oh, hang on, what does that mean? I'm not sure. My baby moved to here. No, hang on. Okay, fine, baby moved to here. Move to here. Move to here. Oh, you need to be able to swim to go across that specific spot. Okay, well, now we are on the next day. Oh, yes, of course, sorry. Wait, did you just lose another day? Hang on, let me see here. Okay, ProSave can't interact with you. You have still the same mutations. I don't think there are any new mutations. But we go ahead and pick. I am just going to mute real quick and have a piece of candy while Ash thinks about what they want their baby to be. Do you mean the same purple as before? Sorry for the chewing. This is Violet Eyes, and we agree on this one. And Zebra Stripes, is it this one? Gotcha. Thank you. Hang on. I think baby too young to collect fruit. So baby move this way. And now this baby collect fruit. And now you move over here, and over here, and try to fish. No fish. And you move over here, and let's go up here, and collect fruit. And move over here, down here, cross there, and new day. I'm gonna mute again because I need more candies. So I didn't know until just now that if I hard press the mute button, I kill both the earbuds and the mic on my thing. Did the sound briefly disappear for you when I muted earlier? I'm gonna try it again and you tell me. I'm doing this when it's muted for me. So just let me know. I don't know if you saw me waving, but everything was muted for me, both mic and headset. Still sound on the big black bar. Okay, gotcha. Crabbit? No, we are not attacking crabbit. That sounds crazy. I think Fault has just one more day to live. Hang on, before I start moving again, okay, just keep going on. Fault survived one more day. Let's have you do this. And now you move here. And you move here. And here. And here. And you move here. And move the ground. And move here. You grab some more fruits. And move here. And here. And you grab some move here. Grab some fruit. Okay. You have AA. You have AA. You have BA. You have DA. You have GA. Okay, Ash is DTF, as the young'uns call it, maybe. You do not get to sleep with battery, but you can choose between Fault, who's about to die. Do you want to be Fault's dying wish? Do you want Novan, who we never renamed, or do you want Prosale? Okay, well, Fault is closest, so let's try. See if it works. Yep. Might be old, but still shooting, still not shooting blanks. And now Fault gets to help you make a nest, and you get to also try to help make a nest and collect the fruits, and you get to help make a nest and help make a nest, Stop making it. I need someone who's fucking better at making nests. Okay, never mind. I have 10. Pick fruits. Pick more fruits. Okay. Rip in peace. Ash, you build nests. Battery picks fruits. Tree is out of fruits. Battery goes here. Picks fruits. You pick fruits. Tree is out of fruits. You go here and pick fruits. Oh, right. Well, we are gonna have you go over here. Oh, we found another fruit tree that we can't grab. So you do that. And you do that, I guess. Ash can't reach any fruit trees from here. So I guess you're on bed rest. Stay there and be pregnant. You got a sickly baby, but, you know, at least you got a baby. What do we want to name this baby? And yes, thankfully it's a female child. One moment, I'm going to take a bite of the bunny. It's a Kit Kat Easter bunny. Chocolate and Kit Kat. We got no suggestion, so this baby stays Lara. AB. Well, that's better than nothing, I guess. Mutations. We have a new mutation. Nimble fingers. Nice. That's good. we're gonna keep that one. And what else do we want? I made an executive decision on that one, but what else do we want? Okay, I can live with that. But you need to pick which. Oh, that's not those. That's this. Oh no, I can only pick to not get it. Right? That mutation blocks it, right? Double nimble? Sure, we can do double nimble. Ash, do you want to get laid again? Let's see. Ash is double A. Pro sale is A and G. Wait, yes, this is pro. No, wait, hang on. Oh, never mind. Ash and Pro sale cannot have babies because they are both female. So I guess you get a baby with no one. Good one. You know what? No one. You. Yes. Baby can't move. This baby can collect fruits. So let's do that. And Pro Sale can collect fruits from here. Are there no fruits left there? Correct. We don't have enough to build a nest, but I guess we're going to be using that nest a lot over the next few rounds. You are. So you get to give birth first, I think, because Ash has a few more days. So let's move you to here. Oh, hang on. Oh, damn it. Well, you can. That means you can give birth at the same time. That's cute. Ash, you... There's no more fruit on that. Okay, well, let's have Ash move up here, I guess, and clear the grass from there. But what's going on over here? Maybe it's just the wind. That's what they always say in the horror movies. We have 2 babies brewing. We just need this baby to move. And then both Pro Sale and Ash will have babies next turn. And Pro Sale will collect some fruits here. And this baby will collect some fruits here. And you are still useless, right? Yeah. Well, then we shall move you to here. And is there anything useful to do here? No. So let's just have them have babies. Aww. Pro Sale, you died giving birth again, I think. Oh, no, wait, was that you last time? I think it was, but I might be wrong. You didn't grab that. Okay, that means Pro Sale, you get to pick who you are this round. Do you want to be this baby? Adorable. No, it was Ash. This baby, also adorable. Wait, are they literally... No, they're a slightly different color. AD, that's good. Also AD. We have have Ash. We have no one. We have Battery. Oh, Fought. Who do you want to be? Because you died. Procel wants to be Taro. So I guess that means Fought no longer has a decision. And Thoughts? What do you want your name to be, Thoughts? Thought 16? It's like I'm a mind reader. So we got a new mutation earlier, you might have missed it, called Nimble Fingers. And that's a really good one. +2 collecting and +1 cracking. But obviously, again, as always, it's not for you, it's for your kid. I was gonna do that, but the babies need one more round before they can actually move. So we're gonna have to wait. I mean, I can knock you up this round, but I can't have you give birth until next round. Absolutely, we have dots for increased camouflage in jungle. We have thin pattern, super thin pattern, very thick pattern, or we have big, huge pattern. Ash chose stripes, so one of Ash's children might have stripes. Huge pattern. Do you want the other one to be thick pattern, or did you just want the huge? Huge and dots, gotcha. So you have ram horns, but you don't have antlers. Oh, that one would be good. You have a mildly deformed paw. One of your paws is deformed, it looks like. But you still have runner's leg. And you have good hind legs. You have medium tail, but you don't have... Oh. Stripes inactive. Okay, pro sale. You have Nimble Fingers mutation. Yeah, that was a good one. You have nothing that kills you quicker, and you have you had decent like attack powers and everything. All in on Nimble Fingers. And Pro Sale has. Well, you are a baby, so you have negative on that, but otherwise that looks pretty decent. You have good color camouflage. You will have good here when you get older, and you will have good here when you get older. And let's look at FOT again. Yeah, it's the same thing. These are good once you can grow older. So let's see here. Ash, Nolan, Battery. So Battery is about to die. But Battery has double A, and you have double A. So Battery you would have kids that would die quicker. I think you lose one. You get a 1 minus for every round. So that's why you have so much red, because you have double A. So I think you need to get pregnant with no one again. Are you okay with that, Ash? Yep. You've been sick all your life. All 12 days of it. You did say knock you up, yes. Is there an achievement for how many babies one person can have? Well, before you go back in the nest, you get to collect some more fruit. Exactly. Babies can't move. Baby can't move. You can move here. And oh, never mind. That was your last action. You can move here and pick fruit. And you still have actions. Okay, I think after this last baby, we're gonna actually try to get them up to the thing. So we are gonna skip their actions because no one can pick fruit anyway. Okay, okay, hang on, let's think. You pick fruit. You pick fruit. You will die before you manage to make anyone pregnant again. You move here. But you can pick fruit. And you can move here and pick fruit. And Ash, you get to stay there and be pregnant. Trophy earned survivor. I'm not sure what that means, but yay. Oh, shit. Oh, the nest broke. Well, now we are gonna move. Oh, hi. Ash? Oh, never mind, that's a woman. Oh, nice. Well, you joined. So let's have you go here. Pro sale. Are you old enough to make someone pregnant? You are not. Bab has double A, so Bab is gonna die young. What are we naming Bab? Oh wait, wrong Bab. This Bab. Ooh, we have normal fertility. We unlocked a new skill. We might have unlocked another one that I just managed to mark as marked. But that's good at least. Let's ponder the fate of the bab for a bit. And let's have you collect some fruit. Oh wait, do you also have... Oh, you have double K, but we don't have K at all, so that's okay. Pro sale still too young to knock someone up. Definitely too young to knock someone up. I want that nest, but there's a bear right next to it. And I don't want to wake, even if the bear is sleeping, I don't want to wake it. Do we move and hope for another nest later? I feel like that's the best plan. Right? If you move to here, and then here, and then here, how far can you move? You can still only move the one, but that's okay. You move here, and then you pick berries. Oh, you still have... Oh, oops. Oh, fine. Wait, hang on. Pro sales male. Female. We have 2 male. A and D, so that would be good for her. Not as good for her. And A. And D. You know what? You are adorable, but you don't get to knock anyone up. Pro sale? Are you ready for the night of your life? Oh, never mind. You're still too young to knock someone up. Are you ready for tomorrow to be the night of your life? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's have you go here and here and be done for now. Let's have you go here and here. And is this per sale? Yes. Yeah. And yeah. And here and oh, you're out of action. Well, that was dumb. I don't want to leave pro sale behind. Oh, this is just water. I decided to calm down. I was out yesterday and had some alcohol, so I decided to not. There's a nest on this hill? I mean, there's a nest over here. But that's quite a distance away. Oh. Well, I'd really rather get them off this island. Hang on. I'd rather get them off this island before they give birth. But now I don't want to abandon pro sale. Okay, let's have you explore some. Well, it's further away, if there is one. And now pro sale moves over here and makes a move. And now, who was this? Lara. Who's down here? I think this green spot is also okay. We are 5 people now. We're gonna move. Yes. Many new islands are visible on the northern horizon. Uh-huh. So we have... Okay, let's scooch around. So this is where we entered. We have... These aren't a thing. Follow this coastline. We have... East... Oh, that's a tiny one. Sure. 2, 3. Uh-huh. Okay, north, east, west. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bubby. I'm really sorry, Bubby. But I need find them some nest. Oh, here we go. That's a molehill. North, okay. Let me see here. You are for sale. Baby is adorable and DA. Ooh, we have a new tail. Looky, we have fishing tail. That's the first time we've had that. Deformed paw, but still nimble fingers. And we have a new nose. Sticky tongue is the first time I think we've had that. Okay, let's see here. Who is... Pro Sale is almost dead still. Kirta. Lara. Fox. Ash! Do you want to be this creature, or do you want to be one of the other two pregnancies? You're welcome to say, I'll wait and see. Okay. What mutations do you want? We unlocked... What did we unlock? Normal blood clotting. Ooh, that's good. Low damage from blood loss. So that's good when you get attacked. But you're welcome to choose whatever. Why don't you think about this and I will go refill my water glass. BRB. Ash will not settle until they have a violet-eyed creature. So we are going for violet... Sorry, no, not violet, yes. Violet eyes and nimble fingers. And this is a decent one. Now I want you to move closer to the nest, and I want you to go up here and clear that. Ow, I know, baby, I'm sorry. Pro sale, do you mind dying an honorable death by clearing the thorns? I promise you get to be whichever one of the next 2 pregnancies. Because I'm pretty sure this will kill you. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let's have you remove parasites. Still sick, but no more parasites. What can we do? I'm not gonna have you remove the thorns. I don't want to kill you. You know, let's just leave those actions. Baby, move to... You're pregnant, right? Yeah. You... Oh shit. That was dumb. Move baby to here. Move you to here. No. Yes, move you to here. Have you cure bleeding, so you can actually give birth. Let's see here. Who are you? That's Spot. You. Let's have you go here and remove those thorns. And now let's hope we get a guy. I don't think we've been unlucky with diseases. I think we chose diseases a bit. Because that wasn't a disease. She died because she was standing too close. Or she got injured because she was standing too close to the thorns. But she can also collect some fruits. Sure. Collect some fruits. Maybe I should have had them. No, wait, no, we did not want Thought knocked up by that one. Okay, well at least we have some more meat now. And let's go. Puppy! Move you. No, you move here. And Debbie. Ooh, A plus B. No horns. So pro sale, do you want to be this one or do you want to be the final pregnancy? Because wait. Oh. What is... Oh, low immunity or infected by someone else. Okay, well that's probably infected. I wonder if she'll make it to survive before, make it to give birth before. So do you want to be this creature's baby or do you want to be the current actually alive baby? Oh, you're about to die. Ooh. Oh. Let's wait. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Woman, 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 woman. Oh, we better find a man real soon. Or we about to die completely. Well, hang on. Who do we have? We have Fault. We have Ash. Can you do anything to... No, wait. You. It would have to be you. No. Is there a point in doing anything right now? Let's look at the mutations for the baby. I don't see anything new. Let's ponder it. They can't get pregnant for a bit anyway. No! We lost the baby. We lost the baby. Oh heck. Are we sure we want to go north? They're not close, any of them. But I feel like east is maybe slightly easier, right? We could... Actually, I think west might be the closest. Let's do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right, they can't cross here. So we need to have some of them go down and cross here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. West is slightly further, closer. But this is definitely the furthest. What do you say, Ash? Ash is also leaving it in my hands. Fault? Did you also run away, or are you still here? I lost track of who ran away for a bit. It looks like Fault also ran away for a bit. And Lara's about to die. It don't matter what we do with her. I mean, we can try. Ooh, friend. Ooh, oh, they fell in. Wait, did they? They hooked up without even me telling them to. Rogue male. Oh my god. Really? Distasteful appearance, no horns, big ears, deformed paw, ×2. Thought. You Lucy. What is that? Stunt. Did Thought just get sexually assaulted? No. Really? No. I am not okay with this. That's just a no. Really? That's a terrible mechanic. And I have all females in my party. Don't even think about it. Really? This is terrible. Oh no, they got hit over the head with a coconut. Well, I guess that means you're going here. But I still think that... Don't you fucking dare. No. Of course I did. Well, you are at least back. What is that? You did not hear a good new friend squeal. Rogue male might have sexually assaulted Thought, and they might be about to sexually assault you. Because you got hit over the head with a coconut and you're stunned. Okay, they left. They did not impregnate you. They did, however, impregnate Thought. And Isco is just fucking stuck. So let's have you move over here. I mean, I do want babies, but I don't want... Well, hello. I am... That was not what I intended to have happen. See, Isco got hit over the head with a coconut, and now she's pregnant because rogue male just rogued by. Yeah, we're trying to leave. Good news. Fault might die before they give birth. What was that squishy noise? Oh, okay, hang on. You found a parasite. Yeah, that's what I was, super icked out about for a bit there while you and ProSale were both away doing, I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, Fault died before giving birth, which I'm actually okay with considering who the daddy was. I'm gonna have you pick some berries. And another day. What was that noise? And let's save your final action and let's get her over here. There's only 2 in the tribe now. Oh, good. Oh, did you pick up the package? What? Sorry. We are on New Island now, at least. We need building materials. I do not see a nest. You're out of actions. What's that? Maybe it's just no light. we survived day 69, thankfully. So this is where we landed. There's nothing that way. We do need food very soon. I'm just trying to find a nest. For my two preggers characters. That's a bush. Good. Okay, we will not die this turn. We are not going to attempt that because Ash is already sickly. Oh, I'm out of... Normal nuts don't actually bonk you hard enough to knock you out. Let's have you... Wait, hang on. I don't think you can jump that, so let's have you go over here as well. I'm sorry about the camera. I'm just, you know, trying to figure it out. And let's have you do... Oh, shit. Fine. There we go. I hope they don't die before they give birth. I have a feeling that they might if I don't find a nest soon. Oh no. I think this is it. Restart game with the same bloodline, keep unlocked genes and islands, or exit to main menu. And what's the end? No, we're gonna restart it and see where we wind up. Ooh, E and I. And D and B. Huh. Okay, do we want to go left or right? Oh. I feel like left is closer, but sure. I did ask. Oops. Too bad they're not old enough to have kids already. This first generation is just going to be what they are. Oh, that's a shame. No, we don't get to move until next day. But they can get pregnant before we leave. Wait, did he? Oh, there we go. Took 2 attempts. Oh, never mind. I could have had him move. Well, I guess they were too focused on getting laid. I was too focused on getting laid. Move, yes. And I didn't pick any mutations, I just realized. Many new islands are visible on the northern horizon. So this looks like it might be the island where Prosail died. Almost. There's no thorns here, but it's not dissimilar from it. And this is a pain in the ass island. So we have north, we have east, and we have west. And she's pregnant. What is that? Did you? Oh, you fucker! That was a parasite. Damn it. Remove parasite, cure bleeding. And now she goes here to give birth. And you go here to stand guard. Okay, who wants to be the baby? Oh my god, it's adorable. Sweet baby? Okay, fine. Mutations. Oops. Too many wrong buttons. We don't have anything new. We are gonna pick. I think we're gonna pick runner leg and nimble fingers, just to see if we can unlock more feet types, because there's obviously, like, this one above here, between here, is obviously foot type, and these two here are obviously also foot types. And now Mama is gonna pick some fruits, and Papa is gonna lead the way to, let's do that. Lead the way to the promised land. What was that noise? Oh dear. Can Papa take it? Of course not. Oh, it's not. I don't want Bebby to be attacked, but I don't want anyone else to be attacked either, so what on earth is that? Hang on. Mama? Up here? Oh, termite. If you stand there, Papa go here and Papa attack. You go here and attack. We killed it! And we killed the parasite before it parasited us. Parasite? I think the parasite's parasites. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Don't you dare. Don't you dare parasite us. I know that I can probably find an easier way if I wasn't so intent on... Oh no, I parasited myself. I didn't see it in time. Mama, come help your baby. Oh, hang on. You look so cool. What's wrong with you? Can't breathe underwater. Well, why are you underwater then? Stop being underwater. What's that? Hang on. Oh, never mind. You still have an action. You know what? You horny. You horny. You still have an action. Let's have you go over here. And let's have you over here. Hang on. No, you go over here. Rogue male, get out of my way. She's already pregnant, dude. Leave her alone. Don't fight him. We don't play like that around here. Him over there. Her up here. And him over here. And her over here. Her. Oh, well, that was dumb. I could have moved her to a smarter spot and then we could have traveled. No, but I didn't. So let's have him dig up roots. And have her, yeah, sure. And now we move. Yes. So, Fault, are you enjoying the game? Do you regret your pick? Oh, we need food badly. Or we will start to die, like, instantly. Do you have fishing skill? How can I tell fishing skill? Digging, okay. Do you have fishing? You have fishing skill. Let's have Sweet Baby go here. And here, and catch some fish. Okay, now we won't die this turn. Oh, and I also found berries. Perfect. Except I forgot that you need to have another... and you can't pick berries. Of course you can't pick berries. And you can also not pick berries. And this was not a nest, right? No, but now you're standing between two bushes and you cannot pick berries. You still have actions though. But you can also not pick berries. You can pick those. Let's have you move over here and build a nest. And let's have you move over here. And that was the wrong thing. Wait, who can actually, can any of them? You can, okay, good. And wait, you. Knock her off. No? There we go. And now you move over here. And you try to pick berries. You failed to pick berries. You try to pick berries. You failed to pick berries. He has... Oh no! He has adorable baby. but it's sick because it has 2 Ds. That is not actually melanism, that is just super black fur. But it's adorable. Ooh, swimming tail. That's new, right? Let's see. Ooh, we have big nose. Nice. We didn't actually unlock swimming tail, but we found it. What did big nose do? +3 smelling, yeah. Run it away. Ash, pro sale? Who do you want to be? Did I say swimming? I meant smelling. Oh wait, yes, we did, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Webbed hind legs. Webbed paws, even. And gills. Oh, but no. No. It has low fertility. Oh, this isn't great. Let's move Sweet Baby there, and let's move Sweet Mama here. Pick berries. Pick berries. And you can try to pick berries there. Oh, you failed, of course you did. Where are even the exits here? Far over there. Over here. And this is where we started. Are you good at that? No, you're not. Oh, you have albinism as a gene. Do any of my men have that as well? No. No. Wait, hang on. Did you have... No. Did you have low fertility? You did. Interesting. Well, let's have you try to do that. And let's have you try to do that as well. And let's have you try to do that. Okay, we're done for this round. But Mama is pregnant, so we need to get her in the nest. And you have no skill points left, right? And you can do that. And that. And No, let's you move over here and over here and good. Pregnant on the first try. I and D, and you have D and F. So that was only 25% chance, right? And yeah, we managed a double D. I'm curious about the baby, so let's just go. What just happened? What was that? Kidney? Oh! I thought we had enough food. Of course it's a tummy. I'm just a dummy. Well, someone else gonna die from hunger. I just hope it's not the pregnant lady. Now you can move and you can go here. And you can take some more fruits. And you have one more skill, so let's move you up here. And you. Well, you got IB, but you got infected by someone. Did you get any mutation? Oops. No, yeah. We did not get any mutations. I'd be hungry. Well, it's okay because this guy sure knows how to pick them. What on earth? Oh my god. Oh my god, I fucking love it. Hang on. No, that's not what I meant to do. It's fantastic. It has, what is that? Pattern D, huge, big, thick, medium. And it has the swimming tail. It's super black, but since it has the pattern, interesting. This is kind of crazy. Ooh, digging paw. Please tell me we unlocked something now. No? Really? Oh, fine. Well, at least we don't starve to death this time. Oh, you still only have 2 actions. Got it. in here and... Oh, I forgot. You only have the one action. Did our only lady... No, you're... Oh, you're... Oh. Okay, we have two women. You can collect fruit. And again. And you can repair the nest. And you... Wait, hang on. D&D, I&D, I&D, and I&B. So it doesn't matter what combination, I still have pretty bad chance of getting a mutation. You know, let's oh, you're too young to mate. Well, let's have you over here. And also too young to mate. Okay. Let's have you move out of the nest and you move into the nest. And try to pick berries. Yay! And you try to pick berries. Okay. Oh, they're all just so sick. Oh, hi. Are you? I would try to friend you if I had enough actions. Are you just coming to mate with my sweet puppy before they die? Oh, adorable. We did not unlock anything new, did we? No more fruits, fine. No more fruits. Or can I impregnate you still? Are you running? No? Never mind. Yes, I did sort of do the same thing I was complaining about earlier. But you know, you still have actions. Oh right, no more fruits. You didn't unlock anything, did you? I feel like I screwed myself over with these characters. But I don't want to start a new line, like completely. But I also feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm annoyed with the game for now. So let's end for today, I think. We might stream this more next week, but there's going to be at least one new game. It's not going to be Subnautica. I need to fiddle with some things before we start Subnautica, but there will be at least one new game. So let me see if there's someone who's streaming that I feel like rating. No. Everyone I was pondering rating has like a bunch of viewers. So let's just be done for today. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for, making this game more fun and interesting. I hope you don't regret your choice, thoughts. And I will see you again on Monday. You do get to tell me that you want at least one more stream of it if you do. But I'm thinking I might do it anyway. Let's just see here. Exit to main menu. Let's look at what is going on here now. So 3.41 hours. 3 hours and 41 minutes. We can go back to my old save of 1 hour and 9 minutes, but I think those are about to die. But yeah, we will. Okay, well, since I have 2 yes pleases and no thank yous, we will stream this again next week. But there will be at least one more new game. Thank you again for hanging out. I was wrapping up, but then I canceled that. But now I'm wrapping up. Have a great weekend. Monday, same time. Bye.